Well guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. As you can see, I've set up the hot tent and I've even got the stove with me tonight. It's meant to get down to about 5 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees tonight. So that justifies lighting up the stove for the first time this season and testing it out in this tent that I got a couple of weeks ago. So we'll see how it goes. I was up on the local hills on Monday and it was 4 degrees in the car park. And there was frost in the hills as well, so I'm just trying to justify this tonight. So I've got loads of logs in the car, I need to chop them up. But until then, you're not officially set up till you crack open the first beer. Cheers guys. Cracking a wee spot this. You may recognise it from a previous video. I did a car camp at that very spot and that's why I'm here tonight. Finished work, came down here onto the west coast of this peninsula. There is an east side it as well, but it's in the shade. The sky's actually clearing tonight, so we'll see how the night goes. But when I last visited this place, I did earmark it for a hot tent camp. As you can see, the car's hardly miles away. The tent is almost pitched on top of it. But we're still out on a Tuesday night. Can you whack it? Well, we're kind of almost at the end of September. This will be the first burn for the winter season and the first time using this tent with a stove. So I'll give you a tour of the setup. It is a OneTigris tent. It's called the Coco Nest and it's only been released for about a month, I think, maybe 5 weeks. But I have stayed in it a couple of times, just using it as is without the stove, and it's been cracking. The stove, have a look at that. That's the Pomoly Traveller 3. It's got windows on either side and in the front door. It is a titanium stove, and the sectional pipe, you'll have seen me build that. That saves a load of hassles. Absolutely worth buying that. That is a wee extra as standard. The stove comes with a rolling flue pipe or stove pipe, whatever you call it. So it's a wee short pipe, but you roll it out lengthwise and then you roll it lengthwise as well, and that gives you the kind of, I think some are 2 metres and some are 3 metres in length, but sectional, absolutely lifesaver. Inside the tent, sleeping setup. Look at that, another OneTigris product. I bought that myself, it's a down blanket. I've also got an old Rab Quantum sleeping bag. That was good down to -5 maybe about 10 years ago, but it's kind of losing its down qualities, but it should be plenty toasty tonight. And my sleeping mat is a OneTigris black crystal mat. Now I will say, I did get sent this by OneTigris to try out free of charge, so I've used it a few times, done a video, blah blah blah. What else? My wee pump and lantern up here. You've guessed it, OneTigris. You can see that or not who the light is, but that was sent to me as well. I've got that in the mat just to try out, but I have got a load of their gear. And the table, would you believe it? OneTigris, bought this myself. Chair, OneTigris, bought that myself as well. So maybe they felt sorry for me because I've bought one of everything I've got just about. That's the setup tonight. Beer, stir-up ramen. I think there's a couple of woodpeckers up there somewhere. Just what I need as neighbours. Oh, this is a life. Right, for dinner tonight, we'll check the nose bag. I have got some rolls, some knickknacks, some tea cakes. We'll get a meal out of this yet. Some tattie scones, potato scones, and some Lorne sausage made by Kents of Dunoon, so that's the award winning stuff, so I'm looking forward to that tonight. Sunset's about 7:15, 20 past 7, so we'll see what happens with a sunset I'm not going to cook just now, I'll do that later on I think, so just going to enjoy the rest of the daylight basically, and then we'll get the stove going, dinner on, consume some beers, just the usual stuff. What a cracking night, eh? We'll get a wee sunset, whether or not there's any colour in it, but the sky certainly cleared up. Anyway, oh, cheers guys. And I'll say it now before I forget, West Coast is the best coast. Absolutely cracking. Once that sun goes down, I'll strike up the stove, get it burning, build up some embers, and then I can cook din-dins. Looking forward to that lawn sausage. Well, if that's a sunset, we've had it. Even managed to get the drone up there. I'll piece all the footage together one way or another. Actually forgot I'd brought the drone with me, but there you go, glad I did. Absolutely cracking. In case you're wondering, this is just a wee kind of fireproof blanket. That kind of silicone made stuff. I've got to take the beers away from there to let them heating up. I don't know if you noticed earlier or not, but I used one of these wee hooks for the tent. It's just basically a wee magnet with a hook on it and a backing plate. You put that outside the tent, put that underneath, and it locks in and gives you somewhere to hang your lantern. You can move it about the tent and everything. Apparently you can hang jackets off it. I might try that later on, but cracking me a bit of kit. I think it was only about £6 for two, but there you go. I'll maybe try and put a link to it in the description, but there you go. It's the small things in life that make you happy, eh? Man, it's roasting in here. But what a setup, eh? Fantastic. The light's just up there on its wee hook. Always keep a spare tent peg, especially one of these wee shepherd's crook candy cane type ones, because that's handy for opening the door in the stove and poking through the vents as well. But that is roasting. You can adjust the stove, shut it over, go for the slow burn, keep some of the heat in. So I'm just going to get a couple of rolls and sausage on for din-dins. It's quite funny hearing the stove creak and crack away and stuff, and it's soaking the air through. It's been a while since I've heard that inside a tent. I have used this during the summer to cook on and everything else you've seen if you've been watching the channel. If not, shame on you. Just had a thought. Got tomato sauce in the car somewhere. I better fetch that. Nobody saying about it. Hey, there's the good stuff there. Well, it's the cheap stuff, but I like it because it's vinegary and strong. Oh, there's that tent peg. Ooh. Oh, it's smoking away well. Just going for the slow cook, make sure it's done all the way through. You can shut the stove down at the back, shut the damper down so it's not drawing so much, and you can adjust the draw at the front as well, how much you're letting in. So you can get a wee bit of control over the cooking, but not much. I'll have some knick-knacks while I'm waiting. Almost forgot about the wee tattie scones there. Put them in there somewhere. But Tetris trying to fit it in there. Come on. I think these are done. The sausage is definitely done. I'll try and get these a wee bit crispy. Set the stove to milky, open everything up. Oh, burnt to perfection. How good does that look? Oh, turn this down a bit, man. It's burning the shins off me. If you are using a stove like this at night time, I'd highly recommend just keeping the back damper open as full as you can. You can bank it down like that, it'll burn slowly, but just in case, I shut the front and open the back completely just to make sure whatever's burning or not burning is escaping out the flue while I'm trying to trap it in there. Right, enough talking. Let's get the eating done. Right, here goes. Lorne square sausage, also known as slice, from Kent's Butchers and Doon, award-winning stuff. Man, that's magic. Burnt to perfection. Oh, almost forgot. Cheers, guys. Look at this, man. What a view. This is what it's all about, guys. Oh man, this lantern, I just spent the last 20 minutes to half an hour taking it to bits because I wound the wick down to soak up the paraffin, and the thing came off inside the wee catchment at the bottom, the wee fuel tank. So I had to take the glass out, bend all the metal, take the filler cap off, get in there with two bits of wood like chopsticks, as if I was playing Operation, but I managed to rescue it. I wasn't giving up, and I've managed to put it all back together, so hopefully I'll get this lit up in a wee minute, and that'll add some ambience to tonight's camp. I've probably got flamed as well because I'm absolutely soaked with paraffin, but there you go. Right, here goes with this thing. It's been nice knowing you guys. It's been a great journey. Should have cleaned the glass when I had it off. Oh, it's reeking well. Look, there's even flames coming out the top of the lantern. I might put that outside, to be honest. I don't think I should be doing that. Ah, we'll burn it off. Look at the reek coming out of that. Right, last can of the night, and it's only 20 to 9. Dear, dear. Anyway, let's enjoy it. Cheers guys. Alrighty, just gone 20 past 10. I ran out of beer about half an hour ago, so I'm going to be going to my bed soon. But before I do, I'm going to stick out the GoPro, try a wee night lapse. I tried one for the last hour over that way, pointing across the tent, but it produced very little. That was in the automatic setting, automatic exposure, whatever it is. So I've changed the settings, I think, as far as I can see, to a 30-second exposure with 60-second interval. So I'm going to do that, face it north before I go to my bed. I've got a battery pack here. Hopefully that will last the night and we'll see what happens. But it's been cracking. Good to have the stove out in the tent. Good to have this tent out and use it with the stove in it as well. So it all seems well. I can have the table in here. Obviously I'm on the seat as well, so plenty of room. And obviously my bed is set up there and there's a wee bit behind that for equipment and gear that can't fit in this big massive, but but aye, absolutely cracking. So thanks very much for watching guys, and as long as all is well, I shall catch you in the morning. I'll be up early, packing up in the darkness probably, leaving here just after 7, so we should have some daylight by then hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, catch you in the morning. Cheers. Good morning guys, you'll never see that, but it's 20 past 6. A good sleep last night, wasn't too bad at all. Certainly wasn't cold. The fire did go out, I don't know, about an hour after I went into bed, but that's why you bring a decent sleeping bag, because it's a pain keeping the fire stoked all night. Anyway, I've started packing up, I've put the table and chair away, so I'll read up the rest of the inside and I'll catch you in a wee bit. Cheers! Right, the good thing is with this stove, you can get your 6 sections of pipe in here. Just well, that's me all packed up. I've got a tonics tea cake here for breakfast. Not bad for 5 past 7, eh? I did have one last night as well, and I'll be taking 4 survivors home as per usual. Breakfast of champions. Anyway, absolutely cracking night last night. Thoroughly enjoyed sitting in the tent with the stove going. It did get too hot. I checked the temperature in the car this morning and it was 6 degrees, so it may get down to maybe about 5 degrees last night. So I've been in worse without a log burner, but that's why I brought it, just to sit back and relax, give it a good test. So it works well with the tent. Absolutely excellent. Anyway, I'm just going to say goodbye just now guys. I've got about a 50-minute drive to get home, so I'll get you home bang on for 8 o'clock. Make sure the kids are up, get them to school, etc, etc, and then into work of course. So thanks for watching guys, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Add a comment, give us a thumbs up, and I shall see you on the next trip. Cheers.